Hi guys, I'm John and this is Combo Geek, and today we will talk a little bit about the RaceRoom experience game that is a sim game developed by the Sector 3 Studios and launched in 2013. It's an old game but it's a pretty nice game with amazing sound developed, and the principal characteristics is that is the start pack is totally free with a lot of tracks and cars that is amazing, and this game is frequently updated and we have a bunch of new configurations and informations that is very interesting. I already tried to run some tracks before but never play in the multiplayer mode. Let's know a little bit more about this game. Here is the actual lobby. We have a daily ranked races that is pretty amazing because you can run each week, so you can grow in some categories, you can develop your abilities as a racer in different areas. We have competitions that is also amazing, a very different categories to play with. And one point that is very interesting in this game is that you can download the game in Steam, on Steam, and basically we have a bunch of cars that is free, and even the cars and tracks that was paid, you can buy it each one individually, so you can run one car of a category and play only with this specific car. We can also change, as in the other games of sim games, you can change the car setup, adjusting the tire, the engine, and a lot of another configurations. This game is pretty on point in my opinion. So in the store we have a lot of cars in categories and tracks that you can buy. We have popular content, and even you can buy hardware in this game. Yeah, you can buy hardware because the game has some partnerships with some brands, Cockpit brands and wheel brands. It's very interesting. You can buy merchant, clothing, and a lot of another things. I checked some prices here, and actually I really enjoy the prices. The cars are not so expensive, so you can, for example, buy a Porsche 911 GT3 2019 and pay only 3 euros, almost 4 euros. And you can buy a lot of other cars and tracks, for example Suzuka Circuit here, Hockenheim. So yeah, I think it's very interesting. But let's go back to the lobby, the screen, the initial screen of the game. And here we have, let's check in the single player. I will explore a little bit the single player because I don't think I'm prepared to race in the ranked races yet. I need to practice a little bit before I start to try to run, because I don't want to mess with the experience from the other players. I don't want to mess with my experience in the game, so I prefer to train a little bit in order to know the tracks, know the cars, and see what fits better for me. So here we have the practice. An interesting point here is that we can adjust right in this screen, the AI difficulty basically is the artificial intelligence opponents provided by the game in order to practice and play single player modes. So for example, here basically you can adjust the difficulty of the AI. We can also adjust the number of opponents in the track, the time of the day, the speed of the climate change and the change of the day. We can also limit the damage, the tire wear and the fuel use. So nice, it's good to see that. Here in cars we have two sections, the owned and not owned cars. These owned cars that I have here is the starter pack of the game. We have a bunch of different categories: CR1, Formula RaceRoom, GTR1, Icons, P1 Prototype, P2 Prototype, Silhouette Cup and TC Cup. So when you enter in some category, you have, for example, here I have one car, and inside this one type of car, Aquila CR1 Sports GT, I have different racers. So I can choose which racer I want to use the car for this specific type of car in this specific category. So all these cars is free for me, so it's great because it's free for you too if you download the game right now. I have here, for example, only one car, Formula RaceRoom Junior, and this is basically the same car with different skins from teams and from racers. Okay. For GTR1 I have different cars, and one point that is interesting, each of those cars that have the purple name, I don't have it basically. I only have this one that the name is white, the background is white. So Salim SF7R, this car I have, and I can change the skin for the car. Okay, actually it's not so much cars, but it's free, right? It's good. For the icons I have only one type of car also, and prototype I have two cars, the DMD P20 and Mistral M530. Okay, and different skins already. The Audi R18 I don't have it because I need to pay. Let me check the price. For example, for this car is 2.98 euros. It's not so expensive, you know. It's basically 3 euros for a car. Is something that you need to think about, because if you want to play the free version, you have some cars here, and after experience the car, the tracks, you can think if you want to buy some new car. And a game with this quality that provides a free trial for some of the cars, it's great. I think it's great. Here, for example, in the Silhouette series, I have different cars, and that is good. I have 4 types of cars. All of them is free in the initial pack. And TC Cup, I have only the Lada Vesta. Okay, let's go to the tracks. The tracks, let me back because I think I entered in the wrong place. here in the tracks, I have basically 5 tracks that is free for me in the initial pack. I mean, we have Lakeview, Portimão is here in Portugal. I have the RaceRoom Raceway, is a track developed by the studio. We have Sepang, and we have Stone Circuit. I think is in England, if I'm not wrong. I'm sucks in geography. Anyways, as you can see, we have a bunch of other tracks that you can pay for it. We have the Bathurst, we have, let me check one, Brands Hatch, nice. We have Moscow Raceway, we have Suzuka, we have a lot of different ones. I think is very nice indeed. But for each of the free tracks we have different layouts. We have 2 layouts for Lakeview, we have 4 for Portimão, we have 5 nice for RaceRoom Raceway, we have 3 for Sepang, and we have 2 for Stowe Circuit. So I think it's very nice for a game that the initial pack is free. So that said, let's check the configurations of the game. One point that is very interesting in this game is the dynamic adjustments for field of view. I already set up mine. I'm using a 34 inches curved monitor, and I configure with the distance from my face to the screen, so you can see here where is the field of view, the configuration, how you will see the game itself from the cockpit of the car is very nice. The controls, we have a lot of key bindings that you can configure, create a button box or by one. My idea is create a button box from the scratch using some keyboards, and I will put here in the setup, and later I will show to you guys. A point that is interesting is that you can also configure a lot of things here. I have the ability to enable or disable my age pattern shifter that is here. I can adjust the force feedback. I think the force feedback is very basic. The setup, the initial setup, I not will change any of these things because I don't have the knowledge to do it right now in the game. I need to study a little bit more about the game later. In control settings, I have my Thrustmaster T300RS configured already. As you can see on the top of the screen, I have the throttle, I have the brake and the clutch already configured, as well the steering wheel, so nice. In the video settings, I have the ability to define how many displays I'm using, the aspect ratio, and the quality of the resolution. Basically, I'm forcing the configuration of full screen because, as you know, the YouTube don't have the ability to deliver a good experience using ultra wide screens. So I will use ultra wide when I'm playing by myself, only to get some fun. But to record and streaming, I will use this type of configuration only in full screen. My refresh rate is 165, so it's pretty nice. What more? Here we have the configuration about the sound also. You are listening the game music right now, so it's very nice, the music of the game. One thing that I think I need to adjust inside the game is the way that we look for the car panel. I need to figure it out how I can configure that, because I want to see how the wheel will appear inside the configuration. So let me just change the car. I think I will try, let's see, I will try this car. Okay, I will try this car. We'll get a little nice color for it. First, guys, I will try to know a track, so I will not put any opponents, because I want to know a little bit more about the tracks. Let me think. I will get the longest, I think. Not the longest, the biggest. Let me check what I can use, because I want to be more comfortable with the layout of the track before start to compete. So okay, let me try the RaceRoom track. I think I will use that one. Okay, and I will race, but before I start to race, I will try to adjust a little bit the setup inside the game, not the setup of the car. I mean, is more like the way that I'm looking for the panel of the car, my point of view. I mean, I will try to adjust that. Okay, car setup, where I have here, I have a bunch of configurations: steering angle, lock, multiplier. Let me check. You can adjust the force feedback for each car, and that's pretty amazing. The drive line, we have a bunch of information here: the torque, the turbo, the power with turbo, so it's nice. You can adjust a lot of informations: tire pressure, height, camber, slow bump, and so on. So it's pretty dope. But at first, I will leave as the original. I will not change it. I will start to race, but before I start to race, I need to check which view I can. My buttons are not mapped, so it's okay. Maybe I don't like so much my point of view here. My buttons are not mapped. Let's go back for the options. Let me bring my keyboard for my lap, because it's very uncomfortable stretching to get this keyboard. Okay, in options, let me check if I can solve the point of view. So we have here the driving configuration, the pit stops configuration, the gameplay configuration. Okay. Toggle map, track, toggle race line. Right. Cameras, driving view. The driving view, I will put, let me put this glove in some place. Okay. The driving view, let me bind with this configuration will be only for the purpose of the test right now. I will put in this. No, actually I will leave this for left and right, and I will put for square maybe. Okay, I will leave the configuration view, the driving view, in the square button, just to adjust a little bit in order to see what's the best point of view for me racing. So no, I think the setup, the basic setup is the better for me right now. Okay, so let's put the glove, put this keyboard aside, a little bit of tea in order to start the race. And as I mentioned before, I will try to know a little bit better of the track, and then after that get some races with the AI, and later prepare to start the ranked races, because as I mentioned before, I don't want to mess with my experience and the experience of another players, and I want to expand my points, because you start with 150 points, I think, and 1000 points. I mean 1000 points, and I want to lose some points because I'm driving slow or driving bad. So there it is. Let's try, let's start. The setup is auto clutch with manual. Looks like the turbo is activating when... Nice. This sounds very nice indeed. So let's try. I don't know the track. Okay, slow and steady. The view is very nice. Very bad to see because the track is very strange. The angles reminds me the one track that I saw before, that you don't have the angle to see where you are passing, but the view is very nice. Okay. The car is freaking fast. It's nice. think I can. Yeah, I definitely need to get the way to racing in this track. Oh gosh. No. Very bad indeed. The force feedback sometimes is weird and sometimes is good, so I think I need to configure the force feedback for each car. And this track is very strange, but I don't have the experience, so maybe it's for that I have this feeling. Here is very good. The force feedback is okay. I need to I did a mess here. Let me try to reset the car. I'm seeing that the car have a marker, a red marker in the damage. I not blow my engine yet, which is good, I think. Nice. So, okay. Good. I know that I need to get better in this curve. I need to do it more calmly, I think. But yeah, I'm starting to get it. Ah, yeah. Cool. More 3 or 4 laps and I think I will be able to play with some AI. Okay, yeah. I think I need to start to do the curves more slow because I'm not braking at the correct time. So it's a process to learn how to play those type of games, understand the curves, the track itself, the points that we need to brake. In the first gear, this car is weird, but I think it's me. Nice. Okay. I did not remember that. I already get it. When you have more speed, the force feedback is more precise, I think, less mushy. Okay. Okay, nice, nice. I know that I need to be careful here. Great. Yeah, I'm leaving the track at that point, so I think I need to practice more. I'm getting better with my times. I think it's good. I don't have the visibility here. It's very awful. Ah. Okay. So let's try another track. I think this track is very interesting. I want to know a little bit more about the other ones. No, I don't want to quit, boy. Actually, I want to quit. This race. Okay, let's check another track and another car. I will try the Aquila CR1 and let's try to pick one that's very nice. I really enjoy yellow and black color and track. Let's try let's try which one? Lakeview, no. Stowe, no. Let's try Portimão then. I think I will try this one. At first, a race without other players, without AI. I want to only know a little bit the track and then experience later the race itself. Nice sound. Someday I will go to Portimão track to know if this track is real, is good. Okay, the car is very nice. I really like. Oh. Sorry. I get excited in race fast and don't pay attention in the trace of the track. Okay, nice curves. I think I need to go a little bit slower in this moment just to know the track. Here I can get some speed. Oh gosh. Okay. I get it. I'm running too fast in the track. Yeah. Definitely. I drag a cone. Right. Okay, it's very nice. I don't think I prepared to this track yet. So let's try again. Guys, I'm very excited to try each track and each possible combination and of track and car, but let's try one that is, let me think, I don't know yet how is the slowest car for that those categories, but let me think. The silhouette I really enjoy. Let me try this one with Sepang circuit. Okay, this one. Let me test it. Again, I never played those tracks before and those cars, and I think is a very good starting point. Know a little bit better before mess with the races for the other people and for me, so I prefer do this and bring you along. So let's check this car. I don't like the sound of these cars, but let's see. Okay, very tight curves, and as you know, I have a lack of ability to do some closed curves. Here I can get some speed, nice. Okay, two open. The sound here is very bad. Okay, I don't like so much this track and even the car. The sound is very bad in my opinion. It's a matter of preference. Step by step I'm starting to get the way and how to drive in this track, but not quite good yet. I just broke my entire car right now, and basically it's this, guys. I hope that you have some fun seeing me bumping in the track. I really enjoyed the game, so it's very nice. I think I can start to get the way to race in this game. So there it is. Those of my first impressions of the game. I'm sucks. It's clear for you guys, but the game itself is very attractive for newbies like me, because you have some tracks, some good tracks free. You have some good cars, different categories, and you have the possibility to start to race in a multiplayer with a bunch of other players. And as you can see, we have a lot of rooms. Rooms? You have a lot of rooms to play with another players and categories and so on, and ranked or not, you know. So it's very nice. It's very nice indeed. I hope that you like it. Please leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to see different content here in the channel, please let me know. Probably I will, in some point in the future, I will record a video about my entire setup in order to show you guys what I'm using. And I see you later. Bye.